everyone. So I recently went to quite a few TJMaxx Marshalls stores, and that was because recently, I believe it was June 2nd, it was the first day of the employee discount. Now, I am not an employee, but my friend is, and she lets me use her discount at these stores, which is really good because normally it's 10%. However, during this sale event, it is 20%. Her manager or her place allows her to do this. I don't know if all stores are like that, but they have this sometimes every 2 or 3 months. It just depends on what the schedule is like for that year. But anyways, let me show you what I purchased and picked up. A lot of these are mainly home fragrance, so you're going to see a bunch of candles. And let's probably go over to the first bag, which I believe will just be candles, but we'll see. All right, so let's go over to this bag. So the first candle that I picked up was from Homeworks. This is their blueberry cheesecake candle. I recently discovered Homeworks, and I know that my experience has been hit or miss, but I just love these wraparound photo labels. I feel like I'm getting a little tired of Bath & Body Works, and I feel like this is a little bit exciting discovering a new brand and stuff. So here is the lid. They have the more expensive lids. The wax is a very pale, like indigo blue, purpley color. And this one retailed for $16.99. So that means with the 20% off, these turn out to be a little bit, I want to say under $14. So whatever price you see right here, take off 20%, and that's how much I paid for it. This one, scent notes are wild Maine blueberry, cheesecake accord, blackberry jam, brown sugar crust. This one was poured February 9th, 2023. So these are very large 4-wick, 18-ounce candles. Super excited to get a backup of this because the one that I purchased, I did actually get it from TJMaxx on sale, red clearance tag for $13. But I mean, this one I only paid a little bit more, and I feel like this scent was going to sell out soon, so I'm glad I picked that up. All right, and then the next one, I thought this was a great summer spring scent. This is Island Citrus Guava. This one has, I want to say, is this the cheaper lid? I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is the cheaper lid, if you could tell the difference. This one isn't as shiny. And then the inside is a very pale pink color. And I loved how, let me smell this again. Yeah, I love how sweet this is. I love it. And so all of these, I felt like I didn't want to risk them selling out. So I thought might as well get them now. Scent notes or fragrance notes are juicy, clementine, guava nectar, pink grapefruit, pineapple. This one was poured October 8th, 2022. So that is another candle that I purchased. Sometimes my TJMaxx Marshalls Home Goods, they have a lot of Homeworks candles. Sometimes they don't. Here we have pineapple mousse. Very pretty. Again, all of these are $16.99. I really like this one because I feel like it was a very soft pineapple-y scent, and I don't have this from Homeworks. Yeah, it's super sweet, a lot like if you have, let's say, opened up a can of very sweet ripe pineapples. Fragrance notes are juicy pineapple chunks. I get that a lot. Pineapple juice, whipped cream, sugar cane, brown sugar, vanilla cream. So I don't get much of the brown sugar, but you do also get a whipped cream note. This one was poured, let's see, February 9th, 2023. So here's my third candle, very pretty. I just don't know if I have room to store this, so I might have to rearrange my IKEA bookshelves, which is where I keep all my candles. And then last one, I got another blueberry cheesecake. Depending on how I like the first one that I burned, I might return one of these. But I hear that this is like a fan favorite for those who love Homework, so maybe I'll stick to having 3 total. And same scent notes, let's see. This was poured again February 9th. So there is that. First bag is out the way. Okay, next bag. So I've personally never purchased or burned a Homeworks 3-wick candle, and they had a lot only of this scent, the berry trifle. So this is their smaller 3-wicks. So here is the kind of brushed metal lid, and there are the 3 wicks. So this one does smell a little bit light, but I love the fruits in here. I want to say there's like blueberries and strawberries. Let's go ahead and see the scent notes. So this one says raspberries, wild blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, vanilla pound cake, Grand Mariner sauce. I don't know if I pronounced the last or the Mariner part correctly. This one was for December 8th, 2022. This one looks very simple, but I feel like if you have a different aesthetic going on and you don't want a photo label, this will be great, inconspicuous. And if not, if you don't want to see that when it's burning, there we go. It goes with any decor. So yeah, there's that one. Let's see, how much did this one retail for? I don't know if I show the price. So this one was $12.99. So I saw this brand at the store. My TJMaxx had a bunch of these, and I was crossing my fingers that my friend would let me borrow her discount and hoping that these didn't sell out, because I want to say if you go even like 3 or 4 days in between, the stock can vary drastically. And the candles that I was super interested in, it was from this brand. It's Milk House Co. So this was in the scent Milk and Sugar. These are like mammoth candles. I want to say all of these were on clearance. These normally go for $14.99 at TJMaxx Marshalls, but they were clearance out for $10. This is the second red tag, so they normally go $12 and then they go to $10. And so the reason why I wanted to purchase this is because this has no paraffin in the wax. Oh, if you can't tell, this is a candle. I really like it how they have the lid kind of, what is that, plastic wrapped, because a lot of people complain that the lid is a little bit hard to screw and unscrew, and this one is just a single wick. But the reason why I like this is because the wax that is used. This, unlike many candles, does not have any paraffin wax. This is a soy beeswax blend. So I have burned a soy coconut wax blend. I've never had fully soy wax or fully coconut wax. I haven't had beeswax, but I hear that beeswax could be a little tricky to work with. So if I zoom a little bit, it says made with love or heart in Iowa. This one says 100% paraffin free, natural soy wax made in the US. So I'm so excited to burn this. I had to get it. I love how milky, creamy this smells. I'm curious how the throw is going to be, because typically creamy lactonic notes are a little bit light. So I think I'm going to burn the other candle that I'll show in a bit. And then if that one performs well, I will keep this one or return it depending on how it goes. And the other candle that I had to get from that same brand, the Milk House candles, is Cup of Joe. This is such a nice coffee scent. I really enjoy the Bath & Body Works Paris Cafe. That one's super strong, almost like bitter coffee. This, on the other hand, you can tell that there's like a creaminess to it. I love it. It almost smells like powdered coffee. Like if you got the coffee grounds and you just kind of sprinkled it on top, like you did some cafe latte art. Super cool. This one is a big candle as well. And then this one was also on sale for the $10, if you see that right there. So this is the candle that I'm going to burn first. Hopefully it performs well, and if so, I will probably have this for a while because beeswax tends to burn a lot slower than paraffin. And then, of course, I had to ask my sister if she wanted to come along and grab some items for herself. She has curly hair, unlike me, and it's kind of like frizzy and poofy, so she's trying out using like styling creams and gels. So the first product that she found on clearance, this one is, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but this is a kind of like styling gel. It was on sale for $3 less the 20% off. So apparently this is supposed to help define curls and block out humidity. So we'll see how this goes. This is a very small size. She loves trying out small sizes and then committing to buying the bigger sizes when she knows if this will work out for her or not. So this is just a 3.4 fluid ounce. So this is for my sister that I need to give to her after I'm done filming this. And then the other product that she got from Eva NYC, of course, again, this is a Gotta Bounce Curl Cream or Curl Defining Cream. This one's a little bit bigger. It's 5.4 fluid ounces. And this one was not on sale, but it was $9.99 and of course less the 20% off. It's a very cool, like almost like plastic packaging. But I have a feeling that this will work well because she's already tried a sample size of a conditioner of this. So hopefully this works out for her. I don't know if they have a bigger size of this, but I think it's a pretty good price. Alright, so those are all the items that I purchased in one TJMaxx shopping trip. Let's go over to Marshalls to change it up a bit. Okay, so for this bag, I have, again, a lot of home fragrance. I think that's going to be the majority of the items. And if anyone doesn't know or seen any of my previous shopping hauls, I love fragrance, and I love reed diffusers. I feel like they're such an easy way, hassle-free. You don't have to worry like for candles about wonky burns, sooting, wick issues, or anything like that. Or even like wax smells, you have to clean out the unscented wax and stuff. So I purchased quite a few reed diffusers. This one was so decorative and fun. I believe these are in. I'm not sure why these didn't come out during the spring or Mother's Day. But anyways, I've never tried this brand. This one is from, I think that's a GC Botanicals. This one is Lavender Field, so it's very pretty and it actually looks very aesthetically pleasing. Of course, it has the reeds that I don't really like, but that's quite all right. And the thing that shocked me about this was the price. So normally these go for the decorative ones for like $12.99. I'm trying not to like tilt it over too much. But this one was $7.99. So I thought, oh my word, I have to get this one. So that's such a great price for the size and vessel that you get. It's very pretty. I think it definitely should have been priced higher, but I'm glad it wasn't. So if you look in the corner, it has a batch code and the manufacturing date, which was January 15th of this year. So it's not even old product, which blows my mind. And then right there, you see that it says contains 12 rattan sticks, 1 glass bottle. The fragrance can last 50 to 80 days, which in my case, it typically lasts like 3 months. So within that time frame, it's 150 milliliters. So that's pretty good because typically you get only 100 milliliters for that price. It says the fragrance oil imported from France, reeds imported from Indonesia, assembled in China, and then distributed by the brand GC Fragrance. So very cool. Here is the first very beautiful reed diffuser that I got. I don't like the scent of lavender, but my family really does, and I think it works well in bathroom settings. And if this is too big to put in the bathroom because the ledge space is very small, it'll probably end up in my sister's room. So here we have another reed diffuser. Again, the scent is French lavender, 100 milliliters. This one has a little like trinket and stuff. And again, it has the wooden reeds. I'm not too big of a fan of, but there is one that I tried. I believe the brand was Antigua. I also purchased it from TJMaxx Marshalls. And that one, I think, even outperformed some of the other ones that have the black reeds. So maybe it's also the fragrance oil and the quality of that. All right, so I want to say that the brand of this, again, is GC Fragrance. They make very pretty reed diffusers, and it's super decorative, so I hope it performs well. And this price was even crazier. It was $5.99, which is just insane, so hopefully it performs well. That's the only thing that I'm hesitant or worried about. And again, same thing as before, you get 12 rattan sticks, 1 glass bottle. The only difference is that this one, instead of 150 milliliters like the other one, this one only has 100 milliliters. And then same thing, fragrance oil imported from France, reeds imported from Indonesia, assembled in China. So here is the second reed diffuser, super pretty. Can't wait to use that. All right, for the last reed diffuser of that trip, this is from the brand Mitchell's Farm. The scent is Lilac and Wild Rose. And this one has a very decorative, almost like a vase that you could reuse. So I have seen reed diffusers like this instead of like the plain wooden reeds. These are super decorative, so like they have flowers, stems, feathers even. Let me show you the top part. And this one was in the clearance aisle. So normally this cost $9.99. It was clearance to $8, then $6, and then I purchased it. And then I believe this is also from GC Cosmetics or GC Fragrance. I have a feeling that TJMaxx Marshalls tends to bulk buy from specific companies for a season or a year. And these ones, I guess it was time for them to go. But yeah, I really love trying out different brands at TJMaxx Marshalls just because it's so affordable. The only issue is that if you like a brand, like I used to really like the, what was it called? North Muse, and now they don't sell them anymore. So hopefully I like this, but maybe not too much because then I'll be a little torn if they stop selling it. So here's my last reed diffuser for this trip. And then a miscellaneous item, but my sister wanted like a stand to put her skincare in. Try not to show too much because there's a mirror. So this is just mirrored, and then this is metal. So the cost of this was $14.99 before the 20% off. It's a little dusty and stuff, but she tested it in the area and it matches the dimensions that she wants. So this kind of organizer is for her. She was looking for, I believe, also a plastic or a wooden one, but they had this one. And this one's a little pricey, but she liked it and it fits. So Here is what my sister got at that shopping trip, or during that shopping trip. Go on to the next bag, which is another shopping trip in itself. This one was the store that's closest to my house. Of course, this isn't a Marshalls or TJMaxx haul without my sister's Shiseido cotton pads. They retail $8.99. They used to retail $7.99. And I saw these right between the makeup removers. They don't always have this product, and my friend told me that she is planning to quit her job, I believe early August or end of July. So they might not have these anymore, so I thought, hey, these don't expire, so might as well get them now. She really likes how they feel. They're very soft and not super rough. And then another item that my sister got, this is the Tangle Teaser. I hear this is expensive or pricier than like the wet brushes. My sister purchased one at Ulta, similar to this, but not quite. And she paid like double the price. So this one went for $7.99. It says 70 million sold globally. And it's just a like seafoam green type of color. So my sister already tried the one that she purchased at Ulta and she really enjoyed it. She saw this during the checkout or while we were checking out. And I just told her to grab it and I can always return it. But I think she's going to keep this. And yeah, they only had one of these. So they must be really popular. Here's how the back looks like. So the next item, I'm surprised because I also hauled this during the last 20% off TJMaxx Marshalls video. And my sister was looking for a cotton swab organizer. And she bought the exact same one that I purchased last time. So this is like very Rae Dunn writing inspired, I want to say. It just has the cotton swab, almost like a, what's it called, a straw dispenser that you would see, but super cute and decorative. Here is how the back looks like, and she paid $5.99. My sister told me that she was in the aisle and she grabbed the last two, and there was a lady who wanted this one, and my sister's like, oh, they have more, but they were the plainer plastic ones, and the lady wanted this one, but she only needed one. So she went to go find me. I chose this one, and then she let the other lady purchase the other one, which is really nice because this is super cute and stuff. So I'm not currently using this one. This is my backup, but my sister's going to put this in her room as soon as I'm done with this. So there is her item, very cute. So it turns out that this bag has a lot of the items my sister chose, so you can see the difference in our priorities and stuff. She has a lot of skincare related stuff, skincare, hair, and I have a lot of like home fragrance. But the other item that she got was these mini makeup remover towels. She and I both don't use makeup at all, but she uses this for her skincare because these work great wiping off your like oil cleanser or your cleansing balm. And this one says instantly wipe away makeup, dirt, and oil. It comes with 3 towels. So there's this. The retail price was $3.99. And I want to say the reason why she wanted to get this is because it has that little like place to put your finger. So you're not having to like just hold on to it. You can use it like a mitt and stuff. So maybe that gives you more control. And then it has her favorite color, which is purple. So very cute. All right, and then the last items are candles, of course, and they're my items. Let's go on to the first one. So here we have Blackberry Tres Leches. I believe that this name is super deceiving, but I do like the blackberry note in this. This is my second time purchasing it. I did a full dedicated review on this candle. I didn't like how it performed because the wicks were falling over, but the smell is super intriguing, I want to say. I think I'm going to keep this even though I had that like wick issue. I'm just going to know that I need to kind of babysit this candle. Oh, and this one has the fancier, well not fancier, but the shiny metal lids. Fragrance notes are juicy blackberry, sponge cake, heavy cream, vanilla bean. This one was poured January 7th, 2023. And then the final candle from this haul, that would be Kiwi Margarita. And again, this is super sugary, tropical, citrusy, love it. This one has the cheaper lids and then the color is super pretty. It's like a very pale lime green color. All of the Hallmarks candles that are 4 wicks and this type of like photo label type, they're all $16.99. Fragrance notes are green kiwi, chilled melon, Caribbean lemon, crushed sugared mint. I don't really get the mint note too much, which I'm glad because I don't really like mint scents. This one was poured October 8th, 2022. So it turns out that there's another item in this bag that I didn't realize. And the item that I did not notice was in the bag because it was so tiny. It is again from this brand. Dad. I don't know exactly if I'm saying that correctly, but it says the curl experts. And again, this is to go along with her trying to find a better way how to style her hair. And this is a styling cream. Oh, I was the one who found this. I remember it, and it was on sale for $3, but I believe these retail $4.99. And all the products that we got, or that she got at least, were all sealed. Let me show you. Always a tip, make sure to check to see if your products are sealed at Marshalls and TJMaxx, especially because people like to open up stuff when you're not supposed to, especially if you're not going to buy it. Okay, and final bag and shopping trip. Let's see what I have. This was the last shopping trip. I unfortunately didn't realize that the cashier, instead of doing the 20% off, she gave me only 10% off. So some of the items I plan to return, but I'll show you those towards the end. But the first item that I purchased that I don't plan to return, it is super childish, but these are popsicle molds, and it's a pack of 6 because there's this sun-kissed soda that I purchased from Walmart, which you shouldn't do. You should always try it out, and I'm picky. Anyways, I thought if I can't drink them, I'll go ahead and try to make them into popsicles and eat it that way because I'm not as picky. So in here, it just says you can make super fun, cool popsicles. And I like it that it has this little ridge, so if it starts dripping, it'll kind of be caught there. And this one my sister found, it was on clearance from $4.99 to $3. So there is that. Hopefully these work out well. I haven't used them yet. Of course, they're still in their packaging, but I'm not going to return this. All right, and then the last items that I plan to keep, can you guess what they are? Bum bum bum, candles. So I've been eyeing this brand for a while. I think it's relatively new that Nest has been popping up in Marshall's, TJMaxx, Home Goods. And ideally, I would have preferred a 3-wick, but a single wick is fine. So I'm very tempted to review this because I'm curious how it's going to perform, but I don't know if it's an old fragrance. But anyways, all the way at the bottom, I found this Nest New York single wick candle in the scent Vanilla Orchid and Almond. So that is the scent of the candle. It has this pretty packaging. I want to say this is relatively an old-ish scent because typically TJMaxx Marshalls tends to have older items. And then the price for this is a little bit more than what I typically buy or pay for. It's $19.99. So it was a little bit kind of janky right here. But the candle's inside. I checked before purchasing. Here is how the back looks like. Let me go ahead and open it. But there is the candle. It's a single wick. It's super plain. Well, I mean, you can say plain or you can say simplistic modern type of packaging. It has stripes right here with the frosted glass. There we go. It's a very light scent, so I would have loved to have gotten this 20% off, but I'm not going to return it just because of that because these are already a lot cheaper than you would normally pay for Nest candles. So I want to say if I had to pick my favorite item that I purchased out of all my shopping trips, it would probably be this Nest New York candle. All right, last item that I'm going to keep is this candle. I've never heard of this brand before. This is from the brand Boytown. I've never tried this before. It said it was established 1984 in West Hollywood, which, yay, represent California over here. The scent is smoke and ash, which I typically don't like, but it reminds me a lot of the turmeric latte perfume from Lush. I have a feeling that this was because of Pride Month. And then here in the back, it just says their mission, that they want to create safe spaces for people. And I looked them up and they do donate a lot to charities. The wax that they use was the final selling point, is that they use a soy coconut wax blend. So love that. And the price of this candle was $9.99. I want to say it's a pretty small candle if I had to guess because it doesn't say the size of it anywhere. I would say 7 ounces or less, but the box is super pretty and stuff, so I also want to review this one because I'm super intrigued how it will do. I just realized that I forgot to include a skincare item that I purchased in Marshalls. This one I only got it for 10% when I was hanging out with my friend before she let me know about this sale. So after the shower, I use a lot of sheet masks when I apply lotion because my skin tends to dry out because I love hot showers. But anyways, sometimes in Marshall's TJMaxx, what they do is they get some Korean sheet masks like Tony Moly, like this one. This is the Elasticity, the I'm Pomegranate sheet mask. If you count, these are 10. I'm not sure if they sell them like this in bulk, but the price of these are fabulous. These sell for $9.99. So at $9.99 for 10, that makes them, what, less than $1 each. So I love using sheet masks. I'm going to use this when I'm out of the shower, and these are super cool. The other types that they had was the I'm Aloe and I'm Tea Tree. I've tried the tea tree, and that one's more suited for oily or acne breakout prone skin, which I don't think I am. So I thought, oh, let me get some elasticity. I think it doesn't really mean much. I mainly use them for hydration, but this was my favorite one out of the bunch. Okay, and to go over the items that I think I'm going to return, this was for the shopping trip that I didn't notice that I didn't get the 20% off. So I'm still on the fence. But first off, we have this reed diffuser. And the reason why is the scent. It's lily and lupin. And I'm not super into florals, but the brand is Pecksniffs, England, I think. And the vessel is super tiny, but this is also 100 milliliters like the more decorative ones. Made in England. I like purchasing brands that are made in the US, and also if they're imported, I think that's cool too. So this one retailed $6.99. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, if I'm going to not. I'm not really into florals, so this would definitely not go in my room. But this is on the potential will return pile. And then the last item, of course, is another candle. The reason why I am maybe going to return this is because it is also from the brand Milk House. So if you see, this is another style. It's very similar to like a milk. Let me kind of go a little bit back. There we go. Let me put this down. The other one was, I think, their farmhouse like chalkboard packaging, and this is different. I think this is a little bit cuter. That'll probably explain the price. The scent is Pineapple Paradise. So here we go. It says 100% all natural soy wax infused with beeswax, certified paraffin free, made in the US. And these lids are a little kind of hard to take out and close. And this candle is a 2-wick, and I can already smell it. It's just a very juicy, ripe pineapple, similar to that Homeworks candle that I hauled, but this one smells a lot fresher, juicier, sweeter, whereas the other one kind of made me think a little bit more gourmand because of that whipped cream note that I got. So yeah, I am going to hold on to this and see how the other candles perform. Hopefully they perform well, and I'll just go ahead and keep this. Here is how the back looks, and the retail price was a little pricey for me. It was $12.99. All right, those are all the items that I purchased. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye.